Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I make a potato sausage casserole in a Ninja Foodi. Alright guys, I'm starting out in my Ninja Foodi and I have it set on a saute sear setting from preheating. I'm going to add in some olive oil. Now this recipe I'm doing is a casserole you do in the oven. I'm just going to try it in a Ninja Foodi here and hopefully it works out. Now I'm going to take a pound of sweet Italian ground sausage and get in here and brown it up. Take my backing off of there. So when I get this chopped up and all browned up, I'll bring you guys back. Okay, now that my sausage is nearly browned, I'm going to add in a half of a large onion that I diced up. Get that down in there. Get the rest of my onion in there. And I'm going to add some salt and pepper into this, guys. About a half teaspoon of each. And I'm going to continue browning that hamburger, or the sausage, and I'm going to saute the onions while the sausage browns. Alright, now that my sausage is done browning and my onions are sauteed, I have roughly about 3 pounds of red skin potatoes that I sliced into slices, about this thick, guys. I'm just going to layer them in there on top of the sausage. I keep wanting to call it ground beef. I'm going to get all my potatoes down in here. And like I said, guys, this is a recipe that's meant to be made in the oven in a casserole dish, so I'm experimenting here. Hopefully we get some good results on this. Because in the oven, it calls for about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half of baking time. We're going to do this in just a few minutes in the Ninja Foodi. That's really going to cut down on the cook time and the cleanup and everything else, because we're not going to be mixing stuff in a bowl and add it in. We're doing it all right in here. Okay, now that I have all my potatoes in there, I'm going to add a little more salt and pepper on top of the potatoes, because we're not going to add any other seasonings in here. This is going to be all the seasoning, so we want to make sure we have it seasoned well. Okay, now I have a 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. We're going to get that down and over top of the potatoes. Grab my spoon here. And I'm going to add a half a can of water, which is roughly about 5.5 ounces of water, give or take a little bit. So let me get some water. I'm going to dump that down in there. And I'm just going to spread my soup around a little bit over top of the potatoes. Okay, now I'm going to get my pressure cooker lid, put it on here. I'm going to make sure we're set on seal, and I'm going to set this to pressure cook for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to do a quick release of the pressure when the time is up. Alright, now that I did a quick release of that pressure, take my pressure cooker lid off. I'm going to give this a quick stir, guys. And I can see my potatoes are done. My sausage is done, onions are soft. Now I'm going to add in a half a soup can of that milk. Half of that soup can of milk, I'm trying to say, guys. Alright. I'm going to give this a quick stir. Okay, now I'm going to put some cheddar cheese in here. I'm going to put roughly about 2 cups in of cheddar cheese, and this is a 8-cup package. So I'm going to put a little bit in here, about a cup. And I'm going to give this a quick stir. Dexter heard the word cheese and he's in there waking up. Stir that in there. And guys, you can see my potatoes are done, but they're not mush. They're not falling apart as I stir the cheese in there. Now I'm going to put a layer of cheese on top. We're going for about a cup of cheese. So there's about 2 cups of cheese total. A cup mixed in and about a cup on top. Give or take an ounce or so. And I'm going to close down the air fryer lid. And that's what's really nice about this, guys. You can do everything right from one machine. And I'm going to turn my power off and then turn it back on. Now I'm going to set this on broil and I'm going to give it 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes are up, I'll check it in between there, like at about 3 minutes. If it looks brown enough, I'll stop it. If not, I'll let it go for the 5 minutes, and then I'll bring you guys back. Alright guys, I checked that after 3 minutes it wasn't ready. This is after 5 minutes. You can see how nice and golden brown the cheese is. Guys, I add a little bit of parsley to this for a little more color. Now you see how nice and beautiful that cheese is browned on there. Nice and creamy this is. Let me get in here and give this a try. Try some of the potato. Now it's going to be hot. Potatoes are nice and tender. For not having a lot of seasonings in there, guys, that's really delicious. The potatoes picked up the flavor of the sausage, the cream of mushroom soup, and the cheese. Now let me try a piece of this sausage, guys. That's really good. Okay, there you have it. Sausage, potato casserole, and a Ninja Foodi. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.